division of 2, now 7 is also not divisible by 2. I will get a 4 and 3. Right, so if I do a division of 2, I will get 4 ones and 2 threes. Right, and what it can be used for, so let us say I am doing a descending order, so the top 50 would be your higher amount, and then it would be a lower amount. So let us say you want to select only 10% of the students in the next examination, right? Only 10% of the students. So what you can do, let us say you have 200 students, you can divide into 10 entiles, and you will only select the first entile of 20 students, which is the top 10% student in your examination, right? So entile is used to create groupings based on what number you are giving. If you want to create 2 groups, then you can write 2. If you want to create 3, 4, 5 groups, you can write the value. So I hope entile is also clear. Now we have to go with first value and last value. Okay. Okay, I think that is there, right? First value and last value. First value and last value. So what is first value and last value? Okay, someone is asking only quartile is used or any other thing is there? Please show query of entile. Okay, I think I went a little bit faster here. So first of all, let us take the time, and you can run these queries in your system and let me know if you have a doubt or a question. ये मैं 5-10 मिनट देता हूँ, run करो. Let me know if there are doubts or questions. And what someone has asked is only quartile is used, or you can do anything. This is just the name of the column. I can even write ABCD, and this is exactly the same. Only the name of the column would be ABCD, right? So I will, instead of quartile, I should write group pings or something, right? So this is what you will get, 1 or 2. So practice this. पहले ये 3 कर लो, and then we will move forward with last that we have is first and last value, and उसके साथ साथ we will also understand this row or range clause. So these are the last thing that is remaining: row, range clause, and first and last value. So take your time, run these. जब ये तीनों हो जाएंगे, तो let me know that you are done with these. And if you are done with these, then maybe I can give you a question which says you have to, let me give a question, rank within categories. This is a question that you have to do after you are done with these. So जब ये 3 हो जाएंगे, let me know in the chat box. And this question, if you are done, then you can do. Otherwise, I will solve this question for you. Don't worry. Okay, any doubts in what we have covered in these 3: row number, rank, tens rank, entile, lag, and lead? Clear to all of you? Any questions in these 3? Okay, I think we, मतलब आज का लेक्चर थोड़ा लंबा हो गया. Still we have like 2 hours and 30 minutes is the timing that we can do. 15 minutes है, and 1-2 टॉपिक ही बचे हैं, so 5-10 minutes से एक्स्ट्रा जाएगा उससे. Don't worry. Also, I have
Can
shared.
we use?
Yes,
Sorry,
yes, Nilesh.
sorry for overlapping. No, yes,
No,
say
no,
something.
Akash.
Sorry.
I was just saying वो जो मैंने assignment share किया, share 2 assignments of Northwind, so just go through them. Just a reminder. Yes, Nilesh, now you can ask.
Yeah. So my question was, can we use where clause along with the rank query? Because if you want to see top, like very at the starting of our lectures, I asked the question. I want to find top performer from each rows to you. At the time, we suggested that window function will work there. So here the row number I can understand, from there we can find toppers from the each department. So here can we use where clause after from cells?
Okay, so we can do that. Also, we can, if you let us say want to get category wise topper, if you want to get category wise topper, it would be better if you can do a partition by and then do a rank instead of using a where clause. let us say, okay, if you want to get for a monitor category, then you can use a where sales category is equal to monitor. But if you want to get topper for each of the categories, you can do a partition by sales category and rank. So you will get different ranks. Like if I do a partition by here, I will get rank for monitor, like these three will get 1, 2, 3 within monitors, and the 4 printers will get 1, 2, 3, 4 within printers. Or you can use a where clause as you have asked. Where clause is fine. Your question of using where clause we can do. And
But
also you can use a partition by.
where to use where clause after from sales?
Okay. After you've created this row number, let us say, and you want what you want to get?
Top two from each row, each category is sales category.
Okay, you want to get top 2 from each sales category. First of all, you are saying top 2 you want to get, not just the topper. So we have to use a top statement, and we have to then okay. Let me try this. I think that would be a row number and that would be a row number and a CTE combined. Let me write it for you that you have asked it. So here, so the question would be top 2 by each category. Top 2 sales by each category, right?
Yes, yes.
Top 2 sales by each category. Okay, I think first we will have to do this. So we will do select category sales amount and row number. Let me copy paste here. And I will do a order by sales amount descending is correct. I will do a partition by category actually here. Partition by category. And so I will get these as row number from sales table. From sales. This is what I get, and I get a invalid column name category by it is sales category. Yes. Right. This is the row number for each. Now I only want the top 2 values, right? So I can use a where clause, but I will have to now use this thing to do a where clause. So what I do in these cases? What is the way to do it? You have to use a
CTC.
CTE. Exactly. So what I will do? I will just write
Wait.
with let us say AB XYZ CTE. Sorry, with XYZ as I will write this bracket. In this bracket, now this is a CT XYZ, and now I will just write select star from XYZ where row number is less than equal to 2. And I will get 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, thank you. I've understood.
Okay. So I hope you guys are done with these. ये तीनों हो गए सबके lead and lag, entile and row number. Okay, I hope you are done. So let us do the question that I've written here. Rank within categories. So what we have to do? Exactly this question. And they have asked rank. So we do not need row number. And we will use partition by also here to get category wise rank. So partition by sales category, order by sales amount, and lastly from sales. Right. So let us now move forward with first value and last value. This is kind of the last thing that we have to understand. So a little bit focus I want from your end. If you are doing the hands-on, if you are doing the query, leave it for the time being. I'm here as long as the session is going. after that also, so you can do it later on. But now let us move forward on the last thing, that is our okay, so we've done rank. Okay, first value and last value, but before that we have to understand rows between. ठीक है, rows between में it is saying unbounded preceding, unbounded following and current row. So let us first do the question and we will understand what is this unbound and all those things, right? So the question is, first of all, first value and last value will give you the first value and the last value, as simple as that, right? So I will write first value, again bracket, this will remain as it is, right? This will remain as it is. Then we have the first value, it is first underscore value, right? So we have sales amount, then we have first value, and we will pass the sales amount, first value of the sales amount, right? Then we have over, and then we will do a order by sales date as first sale, right? And similarly we can have last value, again sales amount, over order by sales date as last sale from sales. Okay. This is, I think, comma is missing here, and now we can execute. So now you will see what is first sale and what is last sale. So one thing that you will notice is odd here. Can you tell me what is odd here? What do you think is odd here that should not be the case? I hope this is visible to you.
First and last both same.
First and last both is same. Okay, first sale is clear to you, 1000. That is the first sale that we have. But last sale column, you will see something is weird in the last sales column. What do you think is happening here? It is actually giving the same sales amount, right?
Might be it is due to the row by row, because for first row it is 1000 only for first and last sale.
Yes, Lokesh, you're absolutely right. So in the first row, 1000 is the first and last is also 1000. When I have first two rows, then first is still 1000, but last is 1500 now. When I have three rows, then first is 1000, but now last is 1200. So instead of taking this whole table, it starts from the first row and it moves to the current row. So in case of row, we have three possibilities. वो three possibilities क्या क्या है? We start from first. Let us say this is our table and this is the first row. This is the last row. And I have in between, I am in the third row. So this is the current row. Right. So what are the three possibilities? First possibility is the complete table, which is first row till last row. Second possibility is first row till current row, and third is current row till last row. तीन possibilities है हमारे पास. Do you understand this first row, last row, current row concept? Okay, let me explain again. Here, see, here let us say I am in the fourth row. Here let us say I am in the fourth row. So what are the possibilities of first sale and last sale? If you consider table as 1 from 4, तो first sale तो 1 होगी and last sale होगी 4. If you consider the entire table, तो first sale होगी 1, last sale होगी 7. And if you consider this 4 as the starting point, तो first sale होगी 4 and last sale होगी 7. Is this clear to you now? what is first, what is current, what is last? Someone is saying yes. Okay. Now, if it is correct to you, that is exactly what row numbers is used for. So we have to write start, end, and it is unbounded preceding, unbounded following, and current row. अनबाउंडेड प्रीसीडिंग मतलब स्टार्टिंग से, अनबाउंडेड फॉलोइंग मतलब एंड तक, एंड करंट रो मतलब वेयर वी आर राइट नाउ. जैसे कि इफ वी टेक एग्जांपल ऑफ द फोर्थ रो, it is basically working in the format. Okay, if this last cell column you can see, can you tell me what is the format here? Is it unbounded preceding to unbounded following? Is it current row to unbounded following? Or is it unbounded preceding to current row? इन तीनों में से कौन सा ऑप्शन लास्ट सेल कॉलम के लिए करेक्ट होगा? एनीवन?
First one.
यू आर सेइंग अनबाउंडेड प्रीसीडिंग टू अनबाउंडेड फॉलोइंग. नहीं,
Yeah, because
अगर अनबाउंडेड फॉलोइंग होता सो इट विल बी टेकिंग फर्स्ट टू एंड वैल्यू, तो ये हर रो के साथ चेंज नहीं होता. इट इज बेसिकली अनबाउंडेड प्रीसीडिंग टू करंट रो. अनबाउंडेड प्रीसीडिंग मींस स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द टॉप मोस्ट. अनबाउंडेड प्रीसीडिंग precedes to the highest value. So first cell is always 1000 because we are starting from the first point. But last cell is changing with the current row. That is means we start from the top, but the last point is where we are right now. So it is unbounded preceding to current row. That is by default. That is by default. But if you want to get the actual last cell, what should you do? अगर मुझे लास्ट सेल वाले कॉलम में सिर्फ मुझे 1150 चाहिए, then what I have to do? It should be unbounded preceding, मतलब स्टार्ट करेंगे from the very top, and unbounded following मतलब we will end when the table will end, and current row पर end नहीं करेंगे. I hope it is clear to you. Let me write the syntax, maybe it will become more clear. ये सिंटेक्स क्या है? रोज बिटवीन स्टार्टिंग एंड एंडिंग पॉइंट बताना है बस. सो नाउ दैट वी हैव ऑर्डर बाय एंड वी हैव फर्स्ट वैल्यू एंड लास्ट वैल्यू. फर्स्ट वैल्यू वी आर गेटिंग करेक्ट, बट लास्ट वैल्यू आई वांट टू make sure that I am starting from the top, ending at the bottom. So I will write rows between unbounded preceding and unbounded following. Now what will happen? Let us see. I execute and see. Now the last cell is 1150 only. क्यों हो रहा है? Because now we are following till the end. ठीक है. If I instead of unbounded preceding do current row, then what will happen? अगर मैं इसकी जगह current row कर दूं, so what change you will see in the table? Anyone? ठीक, फिर फर्स्ट सेल चेंज हो जाएगा. व्हाई? बिकॉज नाउ वी आर स्टार्टिंग विद द करंट रो. लेट अस से आई राइट करंट रो टू अनबाउंडेड फॉलोइंग. तो अगर हम फोर्थ रो में हैं, विच मींस दिस इज द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट, वी विल स्टार्ट विद 4 एंड एंड विद 7. सो फर्स्ट सेल यहाँ पे इट विल कीप ऑन चेंजिंग विद द करंट रो. दैट इज द आइडिया बिहाइंड करंट रो, अनबाउंडेड फॉलोइंग एंड अनबाउंडेड प्रीसीडिंग. ठीक है, ये तीन चीजें हैं, एंड दैट इज द रो और रेंज क्लॉज. So partition by to do the grouping, order by to sort the values, and row to specify that what is the rows that we are working on. I hope ये part clear हुआ या समझ आया होगा लोगों को. If not, then let us do one question and I will explain it again. ठीक है, अगर नहीं समझ आया तो एक दो क्वेश्चन करते हैं and I will explain it again before concluding for today. So one question is this, and I want you to think about it clearly. We have to calculate moving average of sales amount over the last 3 rows. ठीक है, अब यहाँ पर for a second forget all of SQL, forget everything. Even if you don't understood anything, no worry. Just tell me how would you approach this, like without SQL. I am telling you that I want the moving average of last 3 rows. So what we will do in this case, moving average कैसे निकालते हैं अगर मुझे पिछले 3 रोज का चाहिए तो? Okay, anyone here knows what a moving average is?
So we'll take sum of last 3 rows and divide it by 3, and we'll
Yes.
just move ahead one by one.
हाँ,
So
मतलब
we'll
लास्ट
add
3
three
रोज का
of
लेना
previous.
है, ऐड तो करना
Yes, sir.
ही है ना, we will use a inbuilt
Yes,
function.
yes, yes.
Yes, so we will use a inbuilt average function, but range is 3 rows. मतलब if I am at point number 5, so my average will have 3, 4 and 5 only. 3 rows करके मूव करेंगे. If I am at 6, तो मेरा एवरेज होगा 6, 4, 5 और 6 का. This is the question. Now let us solve it. First of all, ये आ जाएगा as it is. Select sales category, sales amount, sales date. Average ले लिया. किसका average? We will take the average of sales amount. Then we will use the over to say that it is a window function. Order by sales date. ठीक है, पहली सेल्स से स्टार्ट करेंगे. नाउ ये तो हो गया एस मूविंग एवरेज फ्रॉम सेल्स. ओके, अब दिस क्वेरी इज गिविंग मी द मूविंग एवरेज, बट ये टोटल है. ठीक है, ये पिछले 3 का नहीं है क्योंकि मैंने ऐसा कुछ मेंशन नहीं किया. दिस इज जस्ट द मूविंग एवरेज. मूविंग एवरेज भी नहीं है बेसिकली, तो टोटल एवरेज ही आ रहा है, बट वो इट इज चेंजिंग बिकॉज वो starts with first and ends at the current row, इसलिए it keeps on changing. But if I want to get of last 3 rows, which means start कहां से होगा मेरा? पिछले 2 रो से, और खत्म कहां पे होगा? करंट रो पे. Which means that if I want to find the moving average at 4th, it starts with 2, which means 4 minus 2 से start होगा and end होगा करंट रो पे, which is 4th रो. अगर 5th का निकालना है तो 5 minus 2 and current row. So 3 से लेके 5 तक का एवरेज. So here very carefully just have a look. I will write rows between two preceding, मतलब 2 पहले की वैल्यूज, 2 preceding and current row. And current row मतलब पहले की 2 rows और current row. I will run this and I will get the moving average for the 3 rows. ठीक है, तो पहले वाले का तो 1000 आ रहा है बिकॉज देर इज नो पहली 2 रोज. देन इट इज 1250 इन दोनों का एवरेज. देन इट इज 1233 इन तीनों का एवरेज. एंड देन 1500 इज द एवरेज फॉर 2, 3 एंड 4. 1200, 1500, 1800, so we get a value of 1500. That is the moving average question that we have solved. Is this question clear to you?
Can you
अगर
explain the proceeding part, like between two proceeding and current row?
ठीक है, I will explain. So see, first of all, you understood the question. Last 3 rows, we have to find the moving average.
Yeah.
So if I am at row number 5, what would be the moving average? 5, 4 and 3. ये 3
Right.
rows का एवरेज निकालना है हमें, राइट? सो वी स्टार्ट विथ प्रीसीडिंग, 2 प्रीसीडिंग मतलब 5 से 2 पहले वाली रो यानी 3, एंड करंट रो डेट इज 5. सो 3 to 5 जो वैल्यूज हैं उसका हमें एवरेज निकालना है. ठीक है, अगर मैं 2 की जगह अनबाउंडेड प्रीसीडिंग लिख दूं, इट मींस जहां से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, इट देयर इज नो बाउंडेशन, प्रीसीड टू द टॉप मोस्ट वैल्यू. एंड सेम इज विद द फॉलोइंग. अगर मैं अनबाउंडेड फॉलोइंग लिखता हूं तो फॉलो टिल द एंड. But if I want to have a certain value, so I can write 2, 3, 4, 5 preceding or 2, 3, 4, 5 following. बस डिफरेंस क्या है? अनबाउंडेड की जगह मैंने यहाँ पर 2 लिख दिया. ठीक है, अनबाउंडेड इज इंफिनिटी, जितना टेबल है उतना स्टार्टिंग से, एंड 2 मींस जस्ट पहली 2 मतलब जहां पे अभी है उससे 2 रो पहले, उससे 3 रोज पहले. दैट इज द केस. सो इफ दिस इज क्लियर, देन you can do these questions I have copied in the chat box. And then we will do 2 questions on Northwind and वो हमारा फिर complete हो जाएगा. ठीक है, so Northwind just to practice and to help you understand कि क्या use cases किस टाइप के क्वेश्चन हो सकते हैं. so syllabus wise we are done. यही विंडोज फंक्शन थे मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंटली जो हमें करने हैं. लाइक देयर आर n नंबर ऑफ विंडो फंक्शन, बट ये वाले मोस्टली इंपॉर्टेंट है. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट इसमें भी रैंक और लैग वाले हैं, and you should remember the difference. So lead and lag mein interviewer can ask what is the difference, what are they used for. Same in rank and dense time. So just do these questions, and then there are practice questions for you in the Northwind. Let me write the questions and let us see if any one of you can do it. So one question is, you have to rank employees based on orders processed. And second question is, for each order, find the date of the previous and next order in chronological order. ठीक, so पहला क्वेश्चन सिंपल, ठीक है, एंड ये दोनों नॉर्थ विंड पर करने हैं, ठीक है. तो क्वेश्चंस ऑन नॉर्थ विंड, रैंक एम्प्लॉयज बेस्ड ऑन देयर ऑर्डर, जिसने ज्यादा ऑर्डर किए वो टॉप पे, राइट. कैन यू प्लीज कॉपी पेस्ट इन टेलीग्राम ग्रुप दीज टू सॉल्यूशंस? या श्योर, आई विल कॉपी पेस्ट देम, ये दोनों ना. Okay, also I'll copy paste these three questions also, so जिनको वो practice करने, they can also do. Let me paste in the chat box first and then in the Telegram group, right? So 115 is